Hello Aquarius, welcome to your reading for October. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. I'm primarily a love reader. That's what I'm going to focus on. If anything else pops up, I will address it, of course. Now, I'm going to be freestyling your tarot spread, starting off with some oracle cards. Towards the end of the reading, I will be rolling some dice to get some initials and sun signs and angel numbers for you. So make sure you stick around for that. We have rooted. Who else had this? I think it was Gemini. May you never tear the living ritual that is magic, merged within the roots of your being, the soil of your soul. This is the root chakra. This is Pentacles energy. It's tangible. And we have the veil. It's quite possible your eyes have become the fog in which you dwell, a half-swallowed glimpse of all that you truly are or can be, that the tears you bleed are ready for the storms to turn the sky inward. These cards are very dark and mysterious, but perfect for Halloween. All right, now, something is hidden. Something is veiled. I'm getting Neptune energy. I feel like there's something that can root you, that can ground you. Right? Something that is very tangible in nature. This is not wishy-washiness. I'm getting the 10 of Pentacles. It's almost like you're telling yourself that it's not real. Let's see. Let's correlate this with your tarot. It's almost like you're telling yourselves that happily ever after that you had wished for, maybe when you were younger, it's not for you. It's elusive. The Wheel of Fortune, it's not elusive. Holding the cards upside down. I have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. That is the veil energy. Feel like, very similarly to Libra's energy, I feel like you're confusing fear for intuition. Ace of Pentacles, that is that tangible joy, the tangible beginning. The Nine of Wands, feel like you're very used to fighting for what you want. The Page of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Five of Swords. Yeah, that makes sense. The Five of Pentacles, yeah, my goodness. Aquarius. The Fool, beautiful. The Knight of Swords. And the Two of Swords. You're keeping yourself stuck, my friend. And at the bottom of the deck, would you look at that? I have the Ace of Cups. We have two aces and two of my favorite aces, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups on its own can be wishy-washy. But with the Ace of Pentacles rooting it and grounding it, it makes it very real. The Ace of Cups is a new start in love, and the Ace of Pentacles could be a proposal. It could be a new beginning. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Swords, I feel like some of you, I like this, some of you could just be surrendering to the universe. Right? It's possible that there was disappointment when it came to promises of beginnings earlier. I see that with the Five of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Now it's almost like you're not trying. There's no struggle here anymore. With the veil and rooted, I'm getting an exasperated Kesara energy. That you're not being able to manifest what it is that you want, so you're just throwing your hands up in the air and surrendering. That, okay, waving my white flag, do what you need to do. And that's great. Because that's when you give the permission to the universe to create that magic that we want to bring into our lives. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Swords, that's what I got, false starts. Right? The Five of Swords can be sabotage, it can be lies, it can be shortcuts to success. It's possible that proposals or offers that were made to you in the past did not have staying power. Right? They were here 1 minute, out the door the next. So you couldn't really trust that promise. With the 9 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles, there's a sense of constantly fighting battles, constantly being in self-preservation mode. I feel like in your relationships in the past, these abandonment wounds that we all carry, they may have been triggered. And we all have abandonment trauma, right? Regardless of happy childhoods, if you've been blessed with one. The first abandonment trauma we have is when the umbilical cord is cut and we are separated from our mothers at birth, right? That can very quickly manifest into what we see today in present relationships, because that's almost a part of our DNA. That trauma becomes a part of our DNA. And if we don't resolve that, if we don't accept that abandonment trauma, if we don't even realize it's there, it can very quickly turn into our reality. I feel like whatever trauma, abandonment trauma you've been carrying, it's just become your default language. It's like you know it's gonna happen, so why bother? What's happening in this process is you're conducting yourself from a place of fear. It's preemptive. It's preemptive manifestation. You're waiting for that other shoe to drop, so it's going to drop. Which is why you're inviting this abandonment into your life over and over again. I have the Page of Pentacles with the Fool. A new start, a new leap of faith, but with a risk that has been calculated beforehand. I feel like with the Knight of Swords and the Two of Swords, there's almost this stalemate kind of energy. Almost like you don't know which way to go. So you're just going regardless because you don't want to stay stagnant. What happens when you do that is if you pick the wrong path, you may hit a dead end. Sometimes the best thing to do is to camp at the crossroads, not make that decision if you're not sure about it. Because obviously none of the options that have been presented to you are good enough, otherwise it wouldn't be a decision. Calculating that risk, understanding the pros and cons of a situation before taking that leap is going to serve you well. For some of you, there could be two options in love with the Two of Swords, which is why you're confused. And I feel like previous trauma is resurfacing, and that's making the decision even harder. I have the 10 of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. What is the universe planning for you? That happily ever after. And again, the 10 of Cups can be very wishy-washy, but the 10 of Pentacles isn't. This is tangible joy. This is a happy home, happy family. That is what is being orchestrated for you. But the surrender that you are offering to the universe, make sure it's not coming from a place of exasperation, but coming from a place of faith. I have the Two of Swords again with the Six of Swords. I'm not going to repeat myself. This is just confusion. This is the veil. This is being stuck. This is not being able to move forward because none of the options in front of you seem good enough just yet. Then I have the Devil with the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you were really traumatized in the past. I have the World card with the Page of Swords. I feel like you were constantly comparing yourselves to other people, comparing your relationship to other people's, and all you saw in your own life was shadow. And these false starts, I feel like, have completely traumatized you, and they're preventing you from making a wise and solid decision for yourself because there's fear. I have the Ace of Swords with the Five of Swords. Ask yourself what the truth is. Do you not deserve this joy? Are you telling yourselves you're unworthy of happiness? Are you telling yourselves you're unworthy of this happily ever after? Someone must have made you feel that way, which is why you're stuck. The Rooted card can be a card of, your root chakra. It can be stability and groundedness. It can be the 10 and the Ace of Pentacles, but it can also be you being stuck. It can also be the Eight of Swords, not being able to move forward. I feel like someone got you there, but you're forgetting the truth. You're forgetting your own authenticity, why you were put on this earth. To find joy, to find peace. It's all there for you to savor. The Ace of Cups, you can't make this up. I have the Ace of Cups with the Nine of Wands. You don't have to fight for this love. Some of you may have told yourselves you're not worthy, you're not good enough, and you have to constantly fight your way to this finish line. You have to fight to be seen. You have to fight to be loved. You don't. All of this wonderfulness can be offered to you on a silver platter if you convert that fear into faith. Bottom of the deck, the Queen of Wands. I have the Fool again with the Five of Pentacles. Let go. Let go of this tattered rope that you're holding on to for dear life. You're holding on to this discomfort because it's comfortable, Aquarius. But this brand new leap of faith that the universe wants you to take, you need to trust it. You need to take off that blindfold with the Two of Swords that's shown up twice and trust. You see right here, see the illustration. She's blindfolded and there's a moon right on top. What does the moon signify? Fear, trauma, emotional discomfort that has become your language. The Knight of Cups with the Page of Pentacles. Whatever this offer is that we're talking about is going to start off small. Because I feel like the universe realizes that you scare easily. It's going to start off small. It may not at first glance carry the promise that you would have expected. The promise that will lead to this Ten of Pentacles. It's going to be tiny. But I feel like it's going to snowball into something absolutely magical, into something absolutely beautiful. You just need to have faith. I have the Fool with the Five of Cups. Ugh, stop it, Aquarius. I have the Fool with the Five of Cups and the Fool with the Five of Pentacles. It's like the universe is nudging you off that cliff. And that cliff is faulty, it's breaking, right? And there's this beautiful fluffy cloud that's ready to catch you once you take that leap, but you're just scared. There's fear. Oh, I know this discomfort, I know this cliff, even though it's breaking apart, I know it, it's my home. It's not your home. Holding on to abandonment, holding on to past pain is going to get you nowhere. Trust. Take that leap. Whether it's an old connection that wants to come back into your life or it's a brand new offer, stop sitting where you've been sitting all your life. It's not serving you. The Moon again with the Knight of Swords. I feel like there is someone out there who can resolve your fears, Aquarius. Bottom of the deck, the Lovers. Can't make this up. There is so much promise here with someone. Someone who has a very high EQ, someone who can soothe the pain, someone who can soothe your traumas and make you and love you the way you deserve to be loved, where you don't have to prove yourself. The Knight of Swords again with the Two of Swords. I feel like this indecision is going to very quickly turn into decisiveness. There is someone out there who can change this fear to faith. There is someone out there. I don't know who this person is. I don't know when they're going to show up. But these empty promises that you have experienced in the past, this person can turn this deviled Ace of Pentacles into a true fortunate Ten of Pentacles. And this is going to happen very quickly. The minute you start trusting. Bottom of the deck, Six of Wands. That's victory. It's success after a long battle. And I feel like you've been at battle. Not with anyone else, but with yourself. Trust that this love belongs in your life and it's going to magically appear. That's just how it works. If you don't trust me, trust the universe. Trust that it has your best intentions. Alright. Let's see what we have. We have the number 9. If you've been seeing 999 a lot, it means something needs to end. The way you've been conducting yourself, your love language, the template that you've been following all your life needs to change. Then we have Taurus and we have the Sun. We have a full moon partial eclipse in Taurus on the 28th of October. When we are in the middle of eclipse season, it can make the energy very volatile. It's that cliff that's shaking, okay? Imagine a landslide, right? That cliff is dangerous. It's shaking. You have no choice but to take that leap. Eclipses do that to you. They make your surroundings so uncomfortable, but that you have no choice but to move. Embrace this discomfort. It's going to serve you well, I promise you that. And with Taurus, again, I have rooted energy. I have stability, groundedness, a home that you're comfortable in, you know. And then I have the Sun, which is enlightenment. It is joy. It is happiness and love and beauty and art. It's the 5th house, romance, creativity, play. Embrace all of that. I feel like some of you have been swimming in a lot of shadow. You've been veiling yourself from life's joys, because some of you are telling yourselves you don't deserve it. You may be thinking I'm crazy for saying that. But truly look deeper. How are you speaking to the universe? What is the energy that you are putting out? Truly, truly sit with yourself and ask yourself that. Manifestation is very easy once you flip that switch and change your energy. Alright, we have the letters H, L, T, C, I, P and W. These could be your initials, they could be the initials of the person you're dealing with, doesn't have to be, but just a special mention for those of you who've seen your initials here today. Alright, Aquarius, that was it. I hope this helped. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.